Welcome to another installment of Ohio is on Fire. I am your host, Big Diesel. We are once again live with another exciting installment of one of the newest shows here on Now Live, Ohio is on Fire. And I'm excited about the show because today I got some special guests coming on. It's kind of a comedy edition of Ohio is on Fire because I got two local Ohio comedians, Issues. That's the name he goes by. His real name is Mike Gamble. He's going to be on a little bit. And I'm also going to have Dave Wade on later on, like around 5:40, 5:45. This guy's going to tell some jokes, and we'll interview them. And we'll laugh and love. But it'll be great. And also, along with this too, I got a lot of more zingy things coming up. Towards the end of the show, I will announce the MVP Award, number 7. And also talk about some hot events that are coming around Ohio this weekend and you might want to check out if you want something to do this weekend. That's coming up later in the show. But for the next few minutes, I want to give you all some advice. The New Year's is coming up, and whenever New Year's comes around, everyone wants a party. They want that big party. They want to invite all their friends. You see it on MySpace. You see it on flyers. People want that big extravaganza party. And that's great, because hopefully one day I can have one. And more power to you for throwing a big party. But from what I've seen over the years, I think I can give some tips to make sure you have a really successful New Year's Eve party. So if you follow these tips, you can avoid disaster in the worst way. And I have like a top 8 list of things to do to throw a good New Year's Eve party tip. Something to remember. Okay, now number 8, for my advice, number 8 is if you can't fill your swimming pool with pop or soda, you haven't bought enough of it. Because that's the measuring stick to how much items you need. Because people love to drink soda. For people that don't drink beer, they want to drink soda. If you need to fill up a whole swimming pool to indicate that's how much you need. Like 20 gallons, 40 gallons maybe. It's whatever you prefer. Anyway, that's tip number 8. Now, tip number 7 is don't set off fireworks from your pants. I know it sounds like an interesting idea. It might land you on some America's Funniest Home video shows or YouTube if you post something like that, but chances are you're going to burn something off on your body, something that you really need in life. So please, whatever you do, don't set off fireworks from the inside of your pants. It's just not smart. Now, tip number 6 is don't use that mistletoe trick on the opposite sex, because it's the wrong holiday. Christmas is past. Okay, that's the holiday season when you use the mistletoe trick. The mistletoe trick. That doesn't work on New Year's Eve. Wrong holiday. Remember that. Tip number 5 is if you pick a fight with somebody, make sure it's not with your own relative. If you do that, that's going to make for some awkward moments at the upcoming family reunion later in the year. You don't want to punch your uncle in a fit of rage, thinking it's some guy to cheat on your girlfriend, because that can be a big mess. You don't want to do that. So, now tip number 4 is if you want to wear one of those 2000 glasses, the ones with the zeros in the middle of the eyes, you know what I'm talking about. But if you want to wear one of those, make sure it's for this upcoming year, 2008, not for any past year like 2002 or 2001. You'll look completely stupid. Just a word of advice, helping my buddies out. Now, tip number 3, this is an unfair stereotype, I know, but if you are a man that kisses more than one woman after midnight, you're considered a player. But if you're a woman that kisses one guy after midnight, then she's a prostitute skank, and a hoe. She's the worst thing you can think of. It's an unfair stereotype, but that's how it works in this culture. If you're a guy, you're a player. If you're a woman, you're a dirty skank. So, I got a few more tips. Tip number 2 is when you hear loud booms at the outside of your house after midnight, please do not call the cops and claim that you're being attacked by terrorists. Because that's not a terrorist attack, it's fireworks. You're going to hear those. People like to set off fireworks and bottle rockets, stink bombs, and whisker doodles. And But no, you're not being attacked by any terrorist. It's just simple fireworks. And now, my number one tip for having a good New Year's party, to make sure everyone loves your New Year's party, number one tip is if the nacho gets stuck together, that's one nacho. I came up with that myself. No, I didn't. No, that's a good party tip. Our good buddy Jack Black came up with that tip a long time ago. Greatest tip ever.